The internet feels more like a war zone than a place where we're having actual conversations and dialogue. And I think I realized why that is. I don't think we've grieved. Hear me out. Hear me out. A lot of folks have been carrying around a lot of grief and for a very long time. And I'm speaking of the collective. I'm speaking about what's going on in society, not even personally, because that's a whole different grief journey. But everyone has their own grief that they're walking around with. But many of us have felt messed up, for lack of a better word, and have been walking around with that feeling for a very long time and can point to historical occurrences that led to us feeling that way. We went through and still are going through a global pandemic where a lot of people lost people. Some folks are feeling the separation between their families because of their political affiliations. There's a grief in that too. More recently, but undoubtedly even more painful, is the loss of life that we are witnessing just televised across our phone screens. And not in one place, in so many places. And there is a lot of grief there. And there's a lot of emotions attached to grief. One being rage and anger. And because so many people are trying to function in society with this grief, having no place to put it, having no place to really discuss it, and the rage that is born out of this grief, and having no place to parse that out, no place to put that, we see these massive blow-ups across the internet. Huge fights in comment sections where people who are trying to act out in their logic but are being overtaken by their emotions are letting their emotions get the best of them in a lot of these conversations. Now hear me, there is nothing wrong with being angry about the things that you see. There is nothing wrong with being angry about the things that you witness. Any person with a heart, any person with a soul who witnesses those things should have some emotions about it. At the very least, be angry. But when you turn that anger on people who are either trying to understand, trying to partner with you, or trying to work with you somehow, and you villainize the people who have been rocking with you thus far, you're doing more harm than good. Not only are you not helping in these situations, especially those of mass violence and oppression, but you're also burning bridges of potential people who could be riders with you, who could agree with you, who want to fight with you. I think a lot of us need to sit with our grief. One thing about white supremacist culture is that it doesn't give us time to actually just sit and do anything, parse out anything, take time to examine anything. It's all about work and moving on and quickly and hustle and all these things like that. No, we need to take the time to sit with our grief, parse it out, see what it is and deal with it. And then realize we're not the only ones walking around with this grief. But at the very least, we do not want to be the reason that amplifies someone else's grief. We're all in this together. We actually are all in this together. And the sooner we realize it, the better. Free everybody. Liberate everybody.